If I'd wanted to be harassed by an annoying buzzing thing, I'd probably
Remember to be mindful of your actions.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Albion confirms that the explosions seen in the skies over London were indeed an Albion drone project that was sabotaged by the DedSec insurgency. In an exclusive interview with GBB Radio 1, Albion founder and CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
Truth is, the supposed freedom fighters of DedSec have made London less free. That drone project was meant to replace Albion boots on the ground, let the city get back to normal, but now I can't in good conscience stand my people down. That's not how I lead.
Cass went on to implore listeners to treat any suspected DedSec operatives as terrorists and to immediately report them to Albion.
That lying prick. He was about to kill everyone who would even think about standing up to him. Now he's playing the victim.
And it's working. Sorry, that was too cheerful. Sadly, it's working. Too sad?
It's what he does. Scares the shit out of people, then swoops in and plays the hero. We've got to show them what he really is.
So that's his weakness, his image. If we shatter that, he falls apart.
A few of us had a thought on that, actually. Bags, show him.
This is Claire Waters, political dissident and podcaster, reported missing after teasing a salacious upcoming episode. Sadly, it never aired, so all we have is this.
On the next episode of Buccaneer Radio, I'm chatting with someone from deep inside Nigel Cass's inner circle. He's promised me something that will expose Cass as the tyrant I know he is. This is going to blow the roof right off White Tower. See you next week, pirates.
Nigel would have spun that interview if it was spinnable. If he went after Waters for it, that tape's a smoking gun.
We've got to have it.
Claire was known to broadcast out of Freight 1. You should begin searching there. Claire Waters appears to be an equal opportunity muckslinger. Albion is her target of choice, but she's railed against tech genius Sky Larson, SIRS, and Plan Kelly. Opinionated, isn't she?
Just think, with DedSec backing her up, feeding her intel, she could really stick it to those bastards.
She's been digging in Cass's shit for a while. If what she has isn't enough to squeeze his bollocks in a vice, then maybe she'll join you lot and help find something.
Claire used to broadcast from somewhere around here. That's all I've got, I'm afraid. Bloody analog technology.
But a woman with a million enemies, she's quite easy to find. I hope no one's beat us to it.
Turn around and move on, or else.
Safety is Albion's priority.
Make sure there's room at the processing centre.
Can't believe we lost it all.
Hasn't patrolled them.
Obliged to follow any and all directives from Albion personnel. Failure to do so will have consequences. Failure to comply with Albion's orders.
Watch where you're going, yeah?
Jesus. Slaughtered. That's what you get for trying to do some good in the sea. Someone's gonna pay for this.
I'd love to listen to you moan all day, but perhaps investigating her murder would be a better use of our time.
You're right about that, Bagley. Best revenge is to find the truth. I'll have a look about. They got Claire's gear, but missed the tablet. Devil's in the details. Scan that, Bagley.
Slightly more than the usual security. Can't just barge past it. It'll take at least a polite cough and an excuse me. Give me a moment.
What's with all the graffiti? Jumping the shark a bit, wouldn't you say?
Claire did release several podcasts critical of Clan Kelly, which you'd think they'd be used to by now. They're a criminal gang. They shouldn't expect flowers and thank you notes.
No reason for the Kellys to advertise murder, though. Everyone knows it's their speciality. Something's off. A lot of traffic here.
Several individuals. Boots rather than shoes. One with a tread unique to a certain paramilitary supplier. I think it's from their autumn collection.
Let me guess. They supply Albion.
Tablet unlocked. Claire seems to have logged conversations on it.
Okay, you've agreed to speak on the record. You are an intelligence technician at Albion and work closely with Nigel Cass, correct, Mr...?
Just you. I can't believe I'm doing this. If they were to find out.
I know. Only have to step outside to see how Albion treats people. What do you have for us?
Proof that Nigel Cass was complicit in the bombings.
What? But that's... Here, transfer it to this secure storage drive. How solid is this information?
It's a recording of him talking to some...
Security, drop your weapons!
You can't do this!
Gather all her equipment and get it to the carousel. You, tag that wall, then get rid of this body. She can stay here. Gang vengeance is an horrible crime, ain't it?
Fuck me. Cass sent a squad of his goons for Claire and that other bloke. That recording's gotta be the real deal. Bastard knew about the bombings.
Albion must have Claire's equipment then, along with the audio file evidence.
This is the dirt we need to bury the fucker. Cass is gonna answer for all the blood in his fucking hands, including Claire's and the whistleblowers. The Albion triggerman mentioned Carousel. That'll be Carousel Plaza, Albion's propaganda library.
Sounds like as good a place as any to start looking. The stolen evidence is here somewhere. Watch out, Albion security is thicker than whoever cleaned up that crime scene. There's also a lot of them around.
They're the ones who need the warning.
Yes, well, let's focus on finding Claire's equipment, shall we? Found Claire's equipment, including her secure storage drive, which shockingly appears not to have been tampered with, so the audio evidence is probably still intact. suspect.
We could do this easy, or,
Well, I know you're listening. Let's talk.
We told you the Prime Minister would turn you down. Brits love to see private military contractors on foreign streets, but not their own.
He's a fool! This whole city, this whole country's collapsing. The military's held together with duct tape. Police are running scared.
Someone has to save the people, Nigel. someone strong.
They do. And I've already worked it out. The ideal targets are the Towan Conference, Parliament, and King's College Hospital. I'll provide overseas tac teams for logistics, but you can source the bombs yourself. Non-negotiable. It cannot trace back to me.
You're forgetting something.
And I'll get you access to filament, as agreed. Now go away.
Now scarper or they'll kill you for sure. Has a voice that makes you want to snap his smug bollocks in a pencil case, doesn't he? And Zero Day knew just which strings to pull to get what they wanted, didn't they? Filament.
And Cass was willing to trade it for the keys to the city. Fuck. Don't know, fam. I think I always thought there was a chance for him to... Fuck!
To be the man you thought he was. Sorry, Hamish. If that man ever existed, he's gone now. We have to get this information out there. To the people.
You're right. When you lot get the chance, come to Piccadilly Circus. Been working with Bugs on something. And this proof is just the token we needed.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
London, you've been lied to. Nigel Cass and his Albion peacekeepers intend to permanently control this city.
The ideal targets are the Towan Conference, Parliament, and King's College Hospital. I'll provide overseas tech teams for logistics, but you can source the bombs yourself. Non-negotiable. It cannot trace back to me.
Nigel Cass collaborated with a terrorist to bomb this city. Then, he set up an orbital drone program called Themis that will target you based on your stolen data.
I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis.
I've given you the truth. Do as you will. Actually, fuck that. Resist.
Not bad if I do say so, innit?
The famous Hamish.
Haha.
In the flesh.
Yeah, well, can't lock myself away from the world forever. Got a lot to make up for, don't I? Besides, you sorry lot need all the help you can get. Check it.
Fucking wankers!
Albion's still around and not going anywhere. Hamish?
Sent that to every news outlet I could think of. They're gonna have it on the loop for a while. And when the people tweak to what it means, Cass is done.
He'll be removed, prosecuted for high treason. They'll have no choice. We've done it. Congratulations, team.
So, now what? Could use a break, frankly. Just me, a bottle, and a stack of books.
There is still the matter of Zero Day. You know, the rogue hacker group that conspired with Cass and Mary Kelly to blow up London.
Jesus, Bagley, all work and no play. Give the squad a second or two to bask in our victory. Safe to say it won't last long.
I doubt this is the reaction you were expecting, but Nigel Cass is in the news again.
The government has convened to review its contract with Albion. Nigel Cass himself has responded to requests that he should surrender to the authorities in a heated call with the GBB.
Just shut up and listen to me. I will not be removed by the government or anyone else. I will die first. And many will die with me. They're calling for blood. They'll have it. This city belongs to me. I am its shepherd, and I will slaughter my flock before I relinquish it.
Cass has barricaded himself in his White Tower headquarters and threatened to kill anyone that tries to stop him. He is heavily armed and considered extremely dangerous.
Shit. He's gone off the deep end. He's liable to take it to the streets in his state.
We have no choice. We have to get to White Tower and stop him.
Scanning the area for suspicious behavior.
Mate, Nigel's got a private bunker under this place where he liked to tweak his toys. I'll bet he's barricaded himself down here. Won't be anyone but the true believers around the compound.
Right. Cass. Let's get at him then.
Luckily, his reinforcements are limited to whoever's faffing about nearby.
What the? Listen, bloody rat. Can't locate the suspect.
I want the target now. Drone, initiate search.
All clear here. Moving on.
Target will be apprehended.
Eyes open. Weapons ready. Anything here. Moving elsewhere.
among us. Be on your guard. Allow no one to pass unchecked. We cannot let anyone stop us from protecting
It certainly won't be in his lifetime if I have anything to say about it.
Someone shutting down our security. Find them!
What's next?
Area cleared. Moving on. workbench.
Fucking her! Shut down that drone!
Men and women of Albion, your true enemy has finally shown its face. What more can we expect? Come to destroy the one man exists there. Do you think Project Dennis will be done? They're saving their own skin. I found the answer to our problem. That's what you want to come up against? Do you want to test my resolve? Well then, come try.
Must have got away. Alright, let's wrap this up.
I cannot wait for Friday, mate. Simmons? Do you know him? Anyway, no matter. He's the one who organised our team-building activity. He's rounded up a few of the prisoners they brought in a little while ago. The ones who didn't have any relatives. He figures he'll make for an easier time when we declare them missing. Right, so the fun part. He's going to release them into an open field while we get our shots in. I'll bet you a pint I can get rid of 10 before you. You're on, you slimy bastard.
Suspect.
Here, moving on. No one calls to power down security. don't get ambushed. Enough bullshit!
Well, that's it. Ending the search.
What the fuck?
Listen here. I'm going to tell you something, and it's between you and me. Completely off the record, yeah? The whole thing's quite disturbing to me. They've got good reason to close off parts of the building, but at the end of the day, it's a load of bollocks. This place is a treasured part of London's history, of its culture. Great, powerful men have ruled over this fortress. The citizens of London have an obligation to it. You can't keep people out. They must visit it, breathe in its very essence, so that they too can become great. But again, this is all between you and me, mate. Carry on now.
Hear that?
looking elsewhere.
Terminating the search.
Prepare yourself. Area's clear. Continuing the search. Fucker could be anywhere.
takes care of security, you can now access the elevator to the bunker.
Look at that.
So you've come to end it, have you, DedSec? But haven't you figured it out yet? What our mutual acquaintance 0 Days set in motion? My inevitable reign and your downfall. This is how it will always end. The natural order of people like me and people like you. I am the law. Come down. Let me show you.
Against that drone Cass is wearing. Complete the network bypass to power up the EMP stations. Cass has called in reinforcements. What a surprise.
You've ruined my plans, DedSec, but only temporarily. I'll rid the city of you once and for all.
up the next one with a network bypass.
More forces incoming. Check your tail.
Taking cover!
What you see is the future, the evolution of security enforcement. You will not stand in my way!
Get to cover! Where's backup when you need it? Stop letting up!
Watch it!
Dispatch, deploying swap ahead the suspect.
The EMP weakened the drone's armor. Attack! Your weapons are useless against that drone Cass is wearing. Complete the network bypass to power up the EMP stations. Cass has called in reinforcements. What a surprise.
You've ruined my plans, DedSec, but only temporarily. I'll rid the city of you once and for all.
first EMP station is depleted. Power up the next one with a network bypass.
More forces incoming. Check your tail.
What you see is the future, the evolution of security enforcement. You will not stand in my way!
I'm taking fire!
Drone's been deployed to apprehend the suspect.
The EMP weakened the drone's armor. Attack! The drone's shielding is back online. Power up another EMP station.
Heads up. He's called in reinforcements.
Your fight is futile. They won't even thank you. All your efforts, all your sacrifice for nothing.
Neutralizing hostile targets. Engaging hostile target.
Your weapons are useless against that drone Cass is wearing. Complete the network bypass to power up the EMP stations. Cass has called in reinforcements. What a surprise.
You've ruined my plans, DedSec, but only temporarily.
Let's shoot it!
I'll rid the city of you once and for all.
Reveal. The EMP worked. Fire away.
Suspect hit!
The first EMP station is depleted. Power up the next one with a network bypass.
More forces incoming. Check your tail.
What you see is the future, the evolution of security enforcement. You will not stand in my way.
Come in, dispatch. Drones are en route to suspect.
The EMP weakens the drone's armor. Attack. The drone's shielding is back online. Power up another EMP station.
Heads up. He's called in reinforcements.
Your fight is futile. They won't even thank you. All your efforts, all your sacrifice, for nothing.
With that armor, you need to power up an EMP station by completing the network bypass. Am I talking to myself?
Drones deployed to arrest
the EMP stations back online or you have no chance. Finish the network bypass.
Chance to do some damage. Don't waste time.
Let's get this over with.
Time to end this.
I will make London great again. You're able. You can't beat me. I have an army behind me, ready to follow my every order. I'm impressed. Think your little resistance is ready to be London's protectors?
Nah, but this seems like a good start.
Oh, it's a thankless burden. And the people will hate you for it in the end. Even when it's for their own bloody good.
People don't need tyrants deciding what's good for them.
There it is. DedSec's fatal flaw. Your faith in people. You recruit all types, don't you, straight off the streets. Well, I used to have faith in people, too. I got a good man killed once.
Well, that strikes Nigel Cass off the list. Shame. I think he would have made a smashing 0 day.
We have plenty of work still to do. Cass may be gone, but Albion won't disappear that easily. Expect the powers that be to find fresh excuses to keep them on the streets. That said, I think we've earned ourselves a bit of a rest. From 0 day as well.
Back away. Do not interfere.
Oi! You put down a mad dog, DedSec. Needed to be done. This calls for a celebration, innit? And now that I'm not being hunted by a psychopath, I think I'd like to see that safe house of yours. Link me there.
Shit, everyone look out!
Come see me for more information. Stop! Stop! Hey!
Shit, whoa!
Nicely done! Go!
Glad to see you in person, Hamish. Does this mean we're official?
Nah, mate. Gotta maintain my free agent status. Not enough booby traps in this place. Still, I'm glad we linked up. Don't know who else would have had the bollocks to take on Cass. Losing their psycho cult leader is gonna hurt Albion, no doubt. But trust me, fam, they won't pack it in so easily. Hope DedSec's got some fight left in it.
Can't say I've been to many parties where the police were actually invited. It's good to see you, Caitlin.
I'm only human, and we've got a lot to celebrate. Cass finally got what was coming to him, and with Mary gone, the Kellys are on the back foot for once. DedSec is making it hard to be a bad guy in London. Until the Met gets its bollocks back, I'm still on Team DedSec.
There she is. Strange to see London's avenging angel taking a break.
A well-deserved one. Since we teamed up, the corporate class are thinking twice about fucking with London. See what happened to Castle Haven pissing in their trousers. The tide is turning, mate. Keep fighting, and I'll fight along with you. Laters.
No, you.
Keep it up, Malik. See what happens. You got something to say, say it.
And spoil my one source of entertainment? I'll give you a hint. Spooky voice, catchy name, bit of a drama queen.
Or did you just forget that you haven't actually found Zero Day? You looked at Albion, Sirs, the Kellys, even Sky Bloody Larson.
Have you ever considered that instead of looking outside, you should be looking in?
We have a problem. Come talk to me.
Hey.
Sorry to spoil the party, but we have an uninvited guest in the DedSec network. They're downloading all the tech we've acquired to a remote device labelled Rule Britannia.
What the fuck?
DedSec. The name is Zero Day. We've met before, in a past life. This city needed a villain, and you were perfect for the part. Now I have you playing a different role. While you've been running around trying to save this city, you've actually been arming us for a war. But then, it isn't always for us to know the role we play. And sometimes, once we've played it, our role is to die.
Fuck. Zero Day took everything.
Here's where I would remind you that I've been trying to warn you about the zero-day threat, if I was an unfeeling machine.
No time for lectures, Bags. Can you trace that signal?
I can't pinpoint the origin of the command, but the admin accessed the drive through an IP range dedicated to autonomous vehicles. I have a general geolocation for it, and I suggest you make a visit now.
Serious? I'm seriously serious.
I've sent you the general location of the zero-day hacker's signal. As I said, I don't have their specific coordinates, so you'll have to search the area. Good luck and Godspeed.
Cheers, Bagley.
What do you think you're going to work out?